Hello, everyone. This is Dale Cantrell with the Uour Holiness Church, bringing you a Start Your Day Off Right series video for September 17th. My quote: "Every man has two lives, and the second starts when he realizes he has just one." That was by Confucius. My story: are you a help today, or are you one that hinders? You will either do one or the other to your church, friends, family. I hear people say all the time, "I'm not a help, but I'm not a hindrance." Oh, yes, you are. If you're not a help, then you are definitely a hindrance. You cannot ride the fence. You will fall off to one side or the other. You'll fall off to the help side, or you'll fall off to the hindrance side. I made a statement once that I wanted to leave the walks of this life the day that I started hindering. As soon as I could, I told him I wanted to make a correction to that statement. I told him I did not want to leave the day I started hindering, but instead I wanted to leave the day before. There are too many things a person can do to help others that there should be no reason to ever think about hindering someone else. My scripture is 1 Corinthians 12:28, and God has set some of in the church: first apostles, secondly prophets, thirdly teachers, and after that miracles, then gifts of healing, helps, governments, the verses of the tongue. I want to tell you my humor. It's going to be a story. I think this was Jerry Clowers that told this, and I may have it a little, if you've heard it before, different than what you're used to. But anyway, there was a man in the hospital. He was an elder of a church, and his preacher went to visit him, and the preacher said, "Brother, the church wants me to come visit you." And the man had pipes and oxygen, and there's no way he could talk. And he said, they wanted me to come visit you, so I know you can't talk, so I'm going to give you this pad and this pencil, and if you need to tell me something. They talked a while, and he said, "Now, brother, I got to go, but said, I want to pray with you before I go." And so he was down praying, and he heard the pencil and the piece of paper hit the floor. He looked up, and there was lights and buzzers going off. The man was having an emergency. So here came the doctor, nurses, or whoever, and the man died. And his wife told him, said, "I would really like for you to do his funeral if you could." And he said, "Okay, I will." So he was up doing the funeral, and he just happened to think about the note that he had written, the man had written. And he knew that he was wearing the same jacket. And he said, I visited with the old brother the other day, and he wrote me a note, and I haven't read it up to now, and I'll just read it to you and to me at the same time. So he got it out, not knowing that what it was going to contain. And he said, he started reading it. It says, "Hey, Pastor, could you back up just a bit? You're kneeling on my oxygen tube. You're kneeling on my oxygen tube." So he killed the old fella, I guess. But anyway, so this is Dale Cantrell with the Uour Holiness Church. If you've got any scriptures, any quotes, stories, scriptures, or humor, clean jokes, my number is 256-508-4410. And until next time, may God bless you.